1950s, long before he became the guru of psychedelic experiences, Timothy Leary devised a personality test called the Leary. It was used by the CIA to test prospective employees.
I probably pushed my nervous system as much as...
Alright, what's happening, guys? Today is the 5th of July 2010, and Jagex have brought out a new quest today called Love Story. They've also graphically updated some of the dragons in the game, and I thought I'd make a video just showing you these dragons. And so this isn't a guide of any sort, and in fact it's the first time I've killed most of these dragons. So I've got my friend here called George, who is a master of all things fiery, and he was showing me where some of the dragons are because I haven't been to most of them. But I spent quite a few hours on the editing. I hope it's enjoyable to watch, and it gives me a chance to talk to you guys because Machinima has been really taking their time getting some of my skill guides up. I think once you submit it can take a couple of weeks to go up, which is kind of frustrating actually. The update mentions that they have updated green, blue, red, black, bronze, iron, steel and mithril dragons, but it says it includes these dragons but is not excluded to. So I'm not sure if this means that it's updated other dragons such as the King Black Dragon, but I've not included those in this video. Before I go any further into this video, I'm just going to say I've not actually planned any topics of discussion for this, so if you don't really like the commentaries where I ramble on, then this video might not be for you and you can wait for my next skill guide, which I think will be my next video if there's not any major updates from here until then. But last Friday, or was it Saturday, I had an event, Summer Beat, and this, if you've not heard of Summer Beat, it was basically when I hit 50,000 subscribers, I wanted to do an event and radio show. I've not heard of any other YouTuber doing that, and I thought it would be a pretty cool idea. So the guys at RuneZone kindly said I could do the show on their radio, and it would obviously help them out with a lot of advertisement and getting their name out of their website. What happened was I was supposed to be working until midday, which would mean I would have a lot of time to set up playlists and sort out events when I got home. But what happened was I was asked to stay on until finish, and I work at quite a busy restaurant, and when you're asked to stay on you pretty much have to. And if you've ever worked at a restaurant, it's not one of the best places to work, I have to admit. You're on minimum wage, you get shouted at for the littlest things, you have to be really quick, and if the customers give you any sort of beef then you pretty much have to take it. And even if the closing time is say set at 10, and there's a table booked exactly at 10, you have to stay on as late as those people eat, so you basically have to stand there and watch them eat. That's just how the restaurant policy is. So basically I had to stay on until after 10, which I was quite frustrated at, and by the time I got home I think the event was booked in at 8 for me to start the radio show, and I got in at about 9:30, and there was still quite a lot of people online, still about 100 people there, but you know, the majority of people had gone home, and luckily I was able to text one of my friends who was able to get an alternative DJ on. I think they told everyone that I got held up at work, which really sucked because I was really excited for the Summer Beat event. But there's a lot of videos of it if you're wanting to look on it on YouTube. I think 2 JMods turned up, which was really awesome of them. I'd really like to do another event like that, maybe sometime in August, when I don't have any work at all that day, so I know I would definitely be able to make it. The website which I was doing it on is called runezone.com, and they've, after the event, got promoted up to a, I believe, silver fan site. And if you don't know how the fan sites work, Jagex have 4 different groups: bronze, silver, gold and platinum, for all the fan sites. So basically the big fan sites who are most trusted can get platinum status, and that gets them extra rewards and valued from Jagex. And I've got the website open right now. To get platinum, you've basically got to make sure you don't have any other game adverts on your site, and you have to be up for a long time, and you've got to be really in with the community. And I guess this community event got RuneZone boosted up to silver. And right now there's only 4 websites at Platinum, and they're the main ones, such as RuneHQ and Tippet. And the great thing about Platinum is, I'm just reading through some of the rewards, you get guaranteed invitations to Jagex and Jagex's future events, which is absolutely amazing. Guaranteed invitations. You get regular exclusive staff interviews, regular exclusive concept art, you get merchandise from the Jagex store for competition giveaways, you get update support. You know, it's crazy the amount of stuff they give you for just being a Platinum website. I'm looking at the gold fan sites, and there's only about 10 listed there, and silver ones there's about 7 there. I'll make sure to include the link to the page I'm looking at the moment. It's just a forum thread if you're wanting to see any of the criteria for getting a position or the support you actually get. It was nice to see RuneZone being promoted to a silver site, because they do all try really hard and they're really professional about their website, and if you go in the chat box there's just about always an admin online just waiting to help you. So they're all a good bunch of guys. If you see this mega fail on screen, I've never been in that whirlpool before. I tried to bring my summoning familiar and felt like pushing his fat ass off the edge of that bridge there. Still got 2 minutes left of this video. Machinima, they still haven't paid me for the farming guide yet. I mentioned before I was going to save all my Machinima earnings and put them back into YouTube purposes, so I was either actually thinking about buying a video camera, or if I get enough, going to the Rune Fest if there's still tickets left. One of my friends, Chris Boxotrix, which you might remember from my in real life video, we were thinking about going together, but we're not quite sure yet. The reason I'm trying to keep my job separate from my Machinima earnings is because I'm working long hours this summer to afford my rent for term time, because I have to pay rent every month and I share a flat with a few friends. So if I work as much this summer when I have loads of free time, it should be saving me working so much through term time, if I have to at all. Hopefully that is understandable. And finally the struggle is over. I've managed to kill all of the dragons in this video. Some were a little harder than I expected. Okay, I'm signing out. I'm going to play some Alan Wake. See ya.